Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds. Lawrence?
Hello and welcome to Dropkick Skeptics, the show where we talk about movies, TV shows, comic books, you name it, we got it. I'm Xavier, and with me as always is my co-host Luca. And what do we have on the docket today for news and rumors?
Alright, so for news and rumors, we have Max Landis will write and direct the American Werewolf in London remake, and then we also have the return of Young Justice Season 3, also the Vulture suit. And for our TV news, we have Westworld, Flash in Atlanta. And for our movie review, we have Doctor Strange. So let's start off with news and rumors. Max Landis will be directing and writing the remake of his father's film, American Werewolf in London.
Which I think is really interesting. I know a lot of people are divided on how they feel about Max Landis. I fall into the camp of people that really likes him, even though I understand, why people don't necessarily like him and the stuff that he does. I think it has more to do with, his personality and how he portrays himself than with his capability. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. You like him because you like what he does, but you also don't like him because, you don't like him as a person.
Yeah. American Werewolf in London, John Landis made it. He also made Blues Brothers.
Yep.
I think is a really great movie.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That transformation scene is fucking chilling.
Yeah. The effects are great. The main character is great. The dialogue is great. It's a great horror movie with comedy aspects.
I don't know if you said great enough.
Great, yeah. great. But yeah.
How do you feel about Landis, or Max Landis, doing the remake? Because I think that's really interesting, but I want to know, because you don't really like Landis so much.
I like Landis. I don't think we would get along. You ever just see somebody and you just go, I don't think we would get along? I like his writing style. I think he has great ideas, and I think he's great at pitching stuff, and I want to see more of his stuff. I mean, I have his comic book, Green Valley, I think that's what it's called, downloaded on my freaking tablet, for Christ's sake. So I'm excited. I'm excited for all of his future projects. I can see the positives in him making this, but I'm just saying to myself, why not do something new? Since you're Max Landis and you want to...
he's got a lot on his plate right now between, writing comic books, and then he's got Dirk Gently, which he's show running.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's got Channel Zero that he's producing. And
is that on Sci-Fi?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he's also got, a couple other movies coming out that he's written. They picked up his script Deeper, which I'm really excited for. And he's directed, 1 or 2 movies already? That being Me, Him, Her, and I don't remember if he directed Mr. Right. I'm not sure. Yeah. But I know he definitely wrote it. But, it's just, he's got a lot on his plate, so, I'm interested to see how this is going to go down. I honestly think that he'll step away from directing duties.
Well, for this?
For American Werewolf in London, the remake, yeah.
Yeah,
I think he'll step away from the directing duties and just, be on it as a writer.
Also,
because he's got way too much on his plate. But I'm really... Either way, I'm really excited to see how this turns out.
Also, Robert Kirkman is producing it, too.
Is he? I didn't actually hear that.
I've heard that, from friends and sites and all that.
They're really good friends. So
that's cool and everything. And I can totally see... the banter between the two characters in American Werewolf in London. I can see him doing the banter really well.
Yeah, because his writing style lends really well to a lot of dialogue.
Yeah, that's fine. I just, I don't know. Because at the end of the day, it's a remake to American Werewolf in London.
Yeah, it's a classic.
We
don't need a remake.
Yeah, I don't think we do.
But I'm not, like I said, I may be a little bit biased because I actually really like Max Landis. I think the guy's a genius, but like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm excited to see what he does with it because like I said, of all of his work, I think his writing is probably the best of it. His directorial debut, Me, Him, Her, I haven't seen it yet, so maybe I might watch that like later on or tomorrow before work and see how he fares as a director.
Yeah,
Just so I can get a better feel for how this movie might turn out.
Yeah, I mean, I think they picked a really good guy, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, who
would know? Exactly.
Who would know the work any better than his son?
Exactly. So I think it's a really cool concept that. I mean, I don't know a lot of directors' sons that have made remakes of their father's movies or.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I mean, I'm up for it. I just need to, like when we see that trailer and everything and all that.
We need more information about it.
Yeah.
Really.
All right. So moving on to the return of Young Justice. So they basically they announced a Young Justice season 3 after fans kept like scratching for it.
Yeah, man. People are going nuts.
I think this was a really smart thing to do, considering that. In my opinion, I don't think we have any good DC animated television shows.
Right now, definitely not. Between, what is it?
It's the Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans Go, and I think that's really it.
Yeah, exactly.
What else is there?
That's pretty much.
I mean, as far as DC animated, the movies are
hit and miss.
They're really hit and miss. The cartoon shows have been consistently good, with the exception of Teen Titans Go. For the most part, the cartoon shows have been pretty spot on.
Yeah, because think about it, you had Static Shock, you had Batman Beyond, you had Batman, you had Superman the Animated Series, you had Justice League, you had Justice League Unlimited.
I mean, there's been some kind of like lower rated shows like The Batman. Remember that? I
didn't like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's been some lower rated shows, but for the most part, they're all entertaining. Yeah. They have their own merits. So, but like Young Justice has been like a cut above. Like it goes back to that old school like Bruce Timm, like the Diniverse shows. Yeah, you know. Like,
and I think it gives the audience a chance too to see characters they're not really familiar with. Yeah, because there's a lot of customers. God, I've been working too much. There's a lot of characters on that show that like. Not that I didn't know a lot about, because I know way too much about comic book characters, but like a lot of characters that I never thought that I would see on a television show. Yeah. Like they had, they had Miss Martian, which was great. Artemis was a character that they created, but ended up becoming, kind of spoilers if you haven't seen the show, but it's not that big of a deal. She ended up becoming Tigress later. Yeah. Which was pretty cool. They also reinvented Aqualad, which was really interesting. Yeah, that was cool.
Because as far as I remember as a kid, the only incarnations of Aqualad we ever saw was from the old like Aquaman TV show. Yeah. I'm just excited to see where they go with it, honestly. I think they might bring in, because they kind of hinted at it at the end of season 2. I think they might bring in Jason Todd.
Yeah, they have to. I mean, season 2, from what I remember, because I watched it when it first aired, I don't really remember it. Because I'm currently rewatching it.
Are you?
Yeah, because I have to rewatch it because I forgot what happened. Didn't it end on a cliffhanger?
Yeah, it did with Wally West running into the Speed Force. And
it's a typical Flash.
Yeah, so there's going to be like, is he dead? Is he not? He's not dead, obviously. He's just in the Speed Force. Yeah. And that'll probably be like something they'll figure out like halfway through the season, and they try and get him back or something. And it would be really cool if they did like, because what was it? I think it was 5 years that passed in between seasons 1 and 2. So it'd be cool if we got like another time jump.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I'm just excited to see it, and hopefully it's not just season 3 and then done. Hopefully it's a continuation, maybe like a good 5 seasons.
Yeah, Like, it would be cool if maybe, like, the original team from season 1 kind of had sidekicks of their own now that they're a part of the Justice League.
Yeah.
I think that would be really...
That would be interesting.
Like, even if the show ended after this season, I think that would be a really neat way to, like, kind of wrap it all up with, like, a neat little bow.
Yeah.
You know, it comes full circle.
Yeah, that would be super interesting, to be honest. I mean, like I said, I don't really remember a lot from it, but I remember liking it. Because it ended when? 2013? 2011?
That sounds about right. I don't remember exactly.
I
just know I picked it up a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Because yeah, it ended a while ago. But yeah, I'm it's welcomed back.
Yeah, I mean, is it going to be on Netflix?
I don't know.
Or is it going to be back on Cartoon Network?
I hope it's on Netflix. That'd be cool.
I mean, it would be cool if they brought it back to Netflix and just let it all out at one time, like the whole thing, like Netflix usually does. But, like, I think that they'd kind of be doing themselves a disservice by not putting it back on network television. Because Cartoon Network kind of needs a kick in the ass right now. Because they canceled a bunch of their best shows.
Yeah.
Like, regular shows being canceled. I heard that Adventure Time only has, like, 1 or 2 seasons left. They're canceling a lot of their best shows and leaving up, like, all of those kind of annoying, like, ADHD cartoon shows that are for, like, the younger generation.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the direction that they're going with Cartoon Network, somebody needs to, like I said, they need a fucking swift kick in the ass and put, like, good shows back on.
Yeah.
So I think this would be the one to do it.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, so the next piece of news is the Vulture suit was revealed.
Sort of.
Sort of, for Spider-Man Homecoming. So when you say sort of...
Because I think it's still just kind of speculation for the most part. Like, this looks like just... We're looking at it here on my computer. It's like... It looks like it's just concept art still. Like, I don't know, because it's like on a stand, so, like, I guess maybe this might be, like, a collectible, like, action figure or something.
Right.
Like a collectible figure that they might release alongside with, like, the marketing for the movie. So, like, I get it, but what we have here, it just looks unfinished to me. Because he's literally just wearing, like, a leather flight jacket and jeans. And then he's got, like, robotic talons on his feet, and he's got the wings, and he's got, like a helmet. But it's just, like, that's literally it. And, like, I get that the suit doesn't translate so well because it does look really ridiculous in the comics. Like, really ridiculous. But I feel like either this is just, like, an early mock-up and, like, you know how, like, Spider-Man had his shitty little early suit in Civil War and then later came out with a real suit?
Yeah. I
feel like it might be one of those kind of situations.
I can see that. I know this is the cliche answer, but I have to see the suit in action first.
Yeah. Like, we need a real trailer, because there was, what was it, the, Comic-Con teaser trailer that we never actually got to see.
Yeah, the public didn't get to see. It was just whoever was there.
Yeah, and apparently, at the end, Vulture did kind of just fly down real quick, but you didn't see him.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what exactly we don't know what we're getting into. We don't really know. We still don't know what the story is.
I'm glad we don't know what the story is.
Yeah, I am too, but, like, I want to start getting a little bit more information.
Well,
because the stuff that keeps coming out now is kind of annoying with the whole Mary Jane isn't a love interest, and then also, like, this might be a thing, and there's, like, a whole shit ton of villains.
Well, they're just trying to keep the story. I mean, I guess they're trying to keep it relevant, but I say by December, with Star Wars Rogue One, we're gonna get a Spider-Man trailer.
Do you think so?
For next July, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, we're gonna get that first teaser or full trailer, and then let me think. And then what's the next Marvel movie that comes out? February? 2017 February. I think it's Black Panther that comes out next. I think so.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, just look up the next Marvel movie that's coming out.
All right.
Okay, so the after we looked it up, the next Marvel movie is May 5th, 2017. It's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. My guess is this. So let me just re-say everything I said. I'm sorry. The first trailer for Spider-Man is going to be released in December for Rogue One. I think we're going to get a little teaser. And then March, Beauty and the Beast comes out. And that's when we're going to get...
But that's the thing, though. We haven't gotten... we got that teaser for Guardians, but they said that there's going to be an actual trailer soon. So I think that the next trailer would be for Guardians, and then maybe with the Guardians movie, we'll get the Spider-Man trailer.
Wait, hold on. Say that again?
So... we got the Guardians teaser trailer.
Right.
But they said that there will be an actual full-length trailer. Because that one was just a teaser. So I'm thinking that the next big Marvel movie trailer that we're going to get is going to be Guardians.
You think it's going to be Guardians?
In December.
I think we're going to get a full Guardians trailer in December. Little Spider-Man tease in December. Then when March hits, we're going to get the Spider-Man trailer,
like the full trailer,
like the full trailer, yeah, because it's under, like I said, it's under Disney, so it's under the same wing.
Yeah,
because I think Jungle Book had the Doctor Strange trailer too when it came out.
I don't know.
I think it did.
See
yeah,
the Doctor Strange trailer in theaters.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's how it's gonna work out. But
yeah, like I said, I just want a little bit more information. Like, I don't need to have the full. I don't need a whole fucking Batman v Superman situation ever again.
No. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, we get a lot of little nuggets here and there of shit that will be in the movie. Like, we know that we're gonna get Shocker. We know there's gonna be Vulture. Apparently, there's gonna be another villain in there too. And then
it's
and we're also getting Mary Jane and also Liz Allen, and it's just there's a lot of shit being packed into this movie, and it's what is it about?
I think that we're gonna get obviously what the story's about in December when my prediction when the teaser comes out. The three villains are Vulture, Shocker, who I think is just gonna be like an intro villain.
Yeah,
kind of like the Rhino, but kind of done right in a way. Kind of just Okay, I'm going to get to that point. So, yeah, Vulture, Shocker, and Tinker.
Okay.
Tinker is obviously going to be working with Shocker and Vulture, to set up the suit. That's why the suit looks... that's my other prediction, prediction, too. That's why the suit looks like it does. Because, it's the guy basically works in a garage, basically. Just making shit.
Yeah, it's kind of half-assing it.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I think that I think that's what's gonna happen, honestly. I'm
excited either way.
Yeah, and everybody's still worried. They're packing three villains in there. Look, it's under Marvel's wing. I'm not worried. I'm really not worried.
They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. Marvel movies are either pretty good or they're great. Yeah. I don't think there's any.
The only movie that was kind of was Iron Man 2.
Yeah, and some people really hate Thor: The Dark World. It's alright.
Yeah, I thought it was decent. It was entertaining. But yeah,
is it perfect? Hell no.
No. But yeah, like I said, I'm excited for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Seeing the suit for Vulture, I really think that it's not the finished product. I don't think that that's what he's going to be wearing in the final showdown. I
can see that. I'm just excited that we get to see Tony Stark pop up in this, and Spider-Man is what the hell's his name? Tom Holland is set for 6 more movies, so he can
he's gonna be around for a while.
Yeah, he can basically pop in and out whenever he wants. He's obviously going to be in Infinity War.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if he's not?
That would be
like they just go, yeah, he's away. I'd be like, no,
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.